Hello out there, and thank you for stopping by the stream. Thought I'd do this one recording and one more playthrough to explain the game Interstellar Sentinel 2 for anyone that's tuning in. It's a long day, and it's been an amazing first day of Steam SHMUP Fest, Steam Next Fest. Yeah, I thought I would just kind of show you guys and gals out there what's going on. I'm the creative director and designer and head of the studio for Uplifting Goat. And this is our second game. So to show you briefly what's going on in terms of hit points. These are our Lokis. You can collect them. And you have a shield system. You can see the shield around your body. And if you take a point of damage, you lose your shield. And you basically have one hit point. You have a super button. Supers are great because they're 5 beams. They act like a big shotgun, so you can really get close to something, blast it, and it cancels all the bullets. It gives you bonus star gems, and it creates invulnerability for you, so you can pass through enemies. So it's always a good thing you use it aggressively or defensively. You have the rapid shot, which you're seeing here. There's an auto excuse me. There's an auto upgrade system where if you live for 30 seconds, every 30 seconds, you allow each of your weapons upgrade. And so you have a rapid shot, you have a focus shot. See here. Focus shot is an astral projection beam. This is I think the final upgraded version. It's a melee attack as well and a beam. And also, this is how fast you move normally. And when you use the focus button, you slow down. So you have this really nice, like, alternating between fast and slow. So the other thing that's really interesting is you have a back shot. Not that interesting, but probably one of the coolest things is up here, if you can see in the back here when I'm shooting, we have these stasis fields. And these laser stasis fields create blocking patterns that if enemies run into them, they do damage. And they also protect you from missiles and physical bullets that are destructible. And then last but not least I think I'm going through puberty, is if you hold down any one of your weapon buttons, it turns into an overcharged shot ready. That's what it says at the top. You can see here it says overcharged ready. And then if you release the button, you throw these giant swords that have piercing. They go through lots of enemies, which is really, really cool. And they shoot backwards, and those upgrades. So every upgrade takes you further and further. And then if you use your focus shot, and then you let off, you have a bunch of homing missiles. So a little less strong, but the focus shot is about 10 times more powerful than your rapid shot. And with that, let's go into some gameplay. So that's the core basics. You have a super, you have a chain combo multiplier, there's a bunch of scoring, lots of cool stuff under the hood.
Whoa.
All lovingly handmade art. This is, we've been cranking on this for a little over half a year now.
Sounds like an overflowing litter
really,
box.
one of our big...
Sounds like a kitty that didn't have a snack
Yeah,
before it.
it's a snack. Crap. Oh, I think we took damage there. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Oh, God. Come on. I am tired. All right. Focus. Here we go. So one of the things that we really tried to do is we wanted to, this time around, compared to our first game, Interstellar Sentinel, which is out, by the way, we wanted to connect the environment to the enemies and have a lot more environmental storytelling. So, and this here you'll see is it's called a space rip portal. So if you, the general rule of thumb is if you kill everything and no one escapes, then the space rip portals will open and they spawn more enemies. So they become, it's kind of like an advanced rank system. So, and it takes a while because if enemies escape, then you don't get them. So it's also a little bit like our version of dynamic, which is a lot of fun. Silky smooth analog stick controls. Check out that small maneuvering. You'll see here after I destroy the portal here. Oh boy. That opens that space rip, and that space rip then spawns these advanced reverse spawn enemies, which get a little crazy. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, God. Hard to chew gum and walk at the same time.
That's a whole lot of blinking lights. Bet half of them just run corporate spyware.
Prepare for advanced interrogation and advanced R&D sample harvesting. Paltech.
The very first
thanks
sub
for your support.
Again, all just, it's been a lot of fun to live and spend so much time in this cyber corpo kind of light punk world. And imagining this big like sentient AI machine. And you know, still very much alpha gameplay. We'll see. I think we might have like an early access later this year. I don't think we're not releasing it in August. Total runtime for the game was going to be probably around 35 minutes, maybe 40. It'll be a snack size, so you can sit down and get a good run in or two, and feel you know, I think pretty good about it, like making good progress, especially with dynamic difficulty and a bunch of other aspects. And we're going to do a lot of the same things that we did in Jose. It's amazing when you can dream up things like that and you can bring them into a place that you can surprise and delight players with. So we dodge back and forth between the what took a damage there. Facility is getting destroyed. A good example of us kind of, you know, I want to show, but I always want to keep gameplay first and foremost in the front of a player's mind. So it's like, if the facility is being destroyed, then let's create some gameplay around that. Russell's our main bad guy for the game, by the way. Love his track. By the way, music made by the legendary Chris Hillsbeck. This is the 4th album we've done together. Chris Hillsbeck, he's been making music basically for a lifetime in video games. Man is a genius with a synth, and he's most probably famous for the Turrican series, the Super Turrican series. We worked on a lot of Star Wars games together. He did the arrangements and mixes there, of course, for Rogue Squadron, Rogue Leaders, Rebel Strike, Rogue 64. Yeah, working on this album for Interstellar 1 was something just magic. So it's as if, it's like as if the Terminator and the Terminator soundtrack and a little bit of EDM kind of had a baby with a little bit of Metroid mix in there for feeling. All came together, and it's 53 minutes of music. And it streams it's on our YouTube channel, so you can listen to it for free if you want. Full album. The OST is different from in-game. It's got just a lot. We did a vinyl print, liquid run, a bunch of other things. It's awesome. Get the super there. Trying to get back into the control, not getting pushed around as much. There we go. Also, there we go. That space rip is open. Nice. Space rip down. Oh, I just in the face. I was just getting ready to pull my super close. By the way, over on our Discord server, it's hard to talk and play. We often, we're a small little community, tight knit, and we play through early versions of the game, which are great. We put up our high scores. We have a little high score leaderboard tracking just for fun. You know, and a lot of the games are tuned and crafted as you expected based on, you know, the community. So, which is takes a village, right? So. Here, by the way, I think I was sharing this a little bit, but we have for ground enemies and turrets, we have a bullet sealing mechanic, which means if you're aggressive and you fly over the hover tanks or the turrets, you'll do a melee attack. It's automatic, and that gives you bonus points. Also for here. So just little bits of environmental aspects, right? Things to discover. Nice. We're on track to get one of our best scores so far. And if you do bullet seal and do these melee attacks on enemies, you get bonus star gems, which are kind of nice. This is an advanced version of the environment from the monster trophy. You come out of it, you get that secondary monster trophy. All hell kind of breaks loose over here. Whoop. Nice. Do a little shucking and jiving. Oh. Use that. Get out of the way. There we go. Yeah, so you can see it in action there. So it's one of those things where you get rewarded by knowing where the spawns are, but also taking advantage of them. And what I'll do is I'll probably wind up putting some bonus spawns here, so it isn't just like, oh, there's one trick, right? So if you do melee attack and bullets to each of these guys, then we'll create some more waves and things like that. I just really love dynamic gameplay where as you start to pull more threads of gameplay and you get better, the game rewards your hey, there we go. the game rewards your strats, right? So same thing with like the monster trophies and things like that. So I don't know. This is what I love doing. I love making games and gameplay. So all right. I think we got the last spawn. You can see those. Look at that. Nice. And we're gonna get a little bit extra bonus points to end this run here.
Advanced interrogation and advanced R&D sample harvesting. Palterra, thanks you for your support.
Domestic Terror City Defense. And the cool thing is this boss is going to be awesome. He's gonna pull from the city and construct himself, and then he's got all these cool basic like head attacks, and then he's gonna come forward and take up the whole screen, and you're gonna fight all these turrets and buildings from him because he's like this mechanized city machine, and then you're gonna fight through that phase, and you fly inside of him, and then you're fighting basically the heart of the machine, and it's got all those cool like interior defenses, and then that will be level 1. We're still cranking on it. If you made it to this far in the stream, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and I think, well, wait, let me do this. So we'll go ahead and complete, and we'll add our high score, and you can tell on my face I'm definitely getting tired. So I thought I'd let this run overnight as a live stream. Feel free to wish list, play the demo, give us feedback. If you want to come to Discord and share, we'd love it. Feel free to put it in the community area as well. Look at that. There we go. We did it with just a little more focus. So we got our new high score, new personal best, 127 million. I'll take it. And with that, I will see you all soon.